We are approaching Palo Duro Canyon. Yeah, here Delta definitely needs her glasses. You cannot see the sign right now, the car is blocking it. But there it is. It says today's UV index is extreme. Yeah, and those glasses, those Rex specs, they filter 99% of UV. That's important for Delta's eyes. So that is the entrance building, ranger station, something like that. Hello.
Hi, what can I help you with?
Just entered Palo Duro Canyon, and that is a pretty steep road here, 10%. So you gotta watch your brakes. But beautiful view from up here. So we just passed the sagebrush camping area, and right next to it is this trading post that we're probably gonna visit later. I've never been to Palo Duro Canyon. So far, it doesn't disappoint. The color of the rocks, it's a deep orange red, really nice. And then the trees in May, that fresh green, that's awesome. But it's hot already, it's 91 degrees. And it's exactly noon. We are at Palo Duro Canyon. We just arrived, set up camp already. We are in the Mesquite Loop, Site 81. Site 96 is a nice spot too, with nice views of the other canyon wall. And also those two spots here, they're not too bad. It's 87 and 86. This is also a nice site here, 79. Because if it starts to rain, then my site might get flooded. There's a little mud there. So this looks good, nice scenery. And just 2 minutes from my site, there's already the bathhouse. Okay, lights. Yep, this is the bathroom. And here, if I find a light switch, which I don't. Oh, the lights are already on, but they're not super bright. Okay, we have one shower. And a smaller one right here. So what is the verdict about this bathhouse here at Palo Duro Canyon, the Mesquite Loop? It's dated, has seen better days. Almost feels like being in Utah with those red rocks here. Beautiful scenery. Yeah, we're going to explore the Mesquite camping loop a little bit. Don't know if this is a trail here. Could be formed by the water runoff. We'll just see. Beautiful views here. Straight from my campsite, right there. It sure is hot. 95 degrees today, and the wind is going really strong. That almost feels like a hairdryer in your face. Yeah, Palo Duro Canyon is the second largest canyon. Actually, right after Grand Canyon. Right across the bathhouse, there's a trail, Comanche Trail. So we're exploring a little bit the Comanche Trail now. I would definitely not recommend going here in the summertime. I just saw a sign that it says the temperatures can reach up to 120 degrees here in summertime. That's a little too much. Lots of erosion here. Looks like the water came gushing down here and then went that way because there's a little stream down there. This trail is actually quite nice. Those trees here to the left give some shade, Unfortunately, no trail marker. I have no idea what the name of this trail is. Well, one thing is for sure, there are plenty of flies here, and they are quite aggressive. So whenever you should decide to visit Palo Duro Canyon, be prepared for that. Yeah, that's where the trail would continue, but today we're not going to do that. We're going to go back this way. And here we are back at our site. We only did a short loop to get a feel for the area, and so far it didn't disappoint. Oh, look at this balancing rock here. Amazing. There's our campsite. It's just about sunset right now. So it's 7:20 in the morning, just about sunrise, and we're here at Lighthouse Trail. We're probably not going to do the whole trail because the last sections are not suitable for dogs, but yeah, we tried to beat the heat. It's already in the 60s, so it's going to be another hot day, and it looks like that there was some either from the faucet here water or rain. It's muddy, so we will walk around it. And here they have the warning signs. Heat kills. Yeah. So take plenty of water. And if you think you have enough, double that. Yeah, they take that seriously here. Live to hike another day. I believe we're well equipped for this hike. Got my 100-ounce Camelback. Several bottles of water with me, and of course all the camera gear, so it should be good. Finally, one trail marker. Oh, and there's another one. Seems that there are two trails here. To the right, that's where we're going, Lighthouse Trail. To the left is the Capitol Peak Trail. Hikes only. So that means on the Lighthouse Trail, theoretically, you can even take a mountain bike. Oh well. Beautiful scenery. And the moon in the top left corner. Yeah, there was only one other car on the parking lot, so we did beat the crowd because this is one of the most popular trails here. There's the first washed out and steep section of the trail right here. Yeah, I can imagine that when it rains that it can get really nasty here. Come on, Data, let's go. Yeah, this bench here, that sits at a nice spot. You have this beautiful view right here. So the view just opened up. We came around a corner, and from here we can see Lighthouse Rock in the distance. As I said, we're not gonna go all the way there because that involves climbing up rocks where dogs are either not allowed or it's It's not possible for them to do that. But yeah, I switched to the other camera and zoom in, and you see Lighthouse Rock. And Delta is enjoying the view too. So there it is, that's Lighthouse Rock. Yeah, this is pretty accurate. According to my GPS, we're 2 miles into the trail right now, one way. So this here is a dry riverbed that we have to cross. Honestly, I swear I can hear some rap music with heavy bass. Delta hears it too. Come here, Delta. Morning. Morning. Yeah, I wasn't hallucinating. That guy did carry a boombox with him. Oh well. So we basically reached the foothill to the climb of the Lighthouse Rock Trail. That's where we're going to turn around. I cannot see anybody up there yet. There was a hiker who passed us earlier. I'm sure he didn't make it up there yet. Well, I was just asked by a group of people if there's anything they should look out for, because they saw some digging marks around some cacti. They thought I'm a park ranger. Well, I'm not. See if you can find Delta. Oh, there she is. In the shade. I'm glad we hiked at the time we did, just before sunrise. It's getting warm. Come on, girl, let's go. Yeah, from here it's not that far anymore to the trailhead. And to the truck. From up here you can see the parking lot, and it looks like if it's full already. We encountered a lot of people. When we got here this morning, there was just one other car on this parking lot. And now it's almost full. We want to check out the trading post here real quick. That's what we just did here. Lighthouse Trail. Now that's the trading post. Yeah, they got a little bit of everything, including t-shirts, hats, and souvenirs. Delta and I are at the trading post right now, and she's hungry because she sees me eat. Here at the trading post you can have breakfast, burgers, coffee, souvenirs, t-shirts. I just showed it in the video. And that's the only place so far that has Wi-Fi, because there's no cell service or anything in the park. They offer glamping cabins here at the trading post. Wi-Fi signal is good, internet is fast. Yeah, you can do some emails and send messages or whatever. That's the only opportunity you got here. Oh, and this might come in handy here. They also sell propane. We were just about to leave, and then I saw this sign here, glamping. So we gotta check this out real quick. So that is cabin A, or better, a tent. Oh my goodness, look at that. Yeah, that's what I call glamping. course, Delta wants to go in. They have a fireplace, a grill. Awesome. So for our evening walk, we're trying the Comanche Trail that is actually now right next to the bathhouse of the Mesquite camping loop. Yesterday we did the opposite side, so today we check out how this goes here. That rock there in the center of the screen has an interesting face. It's kind of a structure. They got quite a few, well, I don't know what you want to call them. I call them balancing rocks here on this plateau. There are quite a few big ones. They look like if they would slide soon. Delta doesn't care what kind of rocks those are. As long as they provide shade, she's fine with it. This trail is tough. It goes all the way up there and continues for 4 miles. And it is 6 p.m. right now, and it's still 95 degrees. So we are a mile in, and we call it a day. It's too hot. Going down, this looks now steeper than it did when we went up. Huh. Right in the middle of the screen, that's where my camper is. We climbed up this hill here a little bit. Have a beautiful view of the canyon. Flies are buzzing around my ears. While I'm holding the camera, I cannot do anything about it. I do not really like the side of this though. This is massive. And it looks like if it's getting closer and closer. This thunderstorm cloud behind me is huge. This is massive. I hope it doesn't come down here. So this morning, 7:15, we're just less than a mile away from Mesquite camping area. And there's a parking lot with 2 options here, the Juniper Trail Riverside, and then we do the opposite, which is the Juniper Trail Cliffside. Come on, Data, let's go. So we're gonna check that out today. The sun just hits the side of the canyon, and those colors are just beautiful. I downloaded offline Google Maps just in case, and that was a good choice because on Google Maps it says there's a big cave, and I believe that's what is straight ahead. There's the big cave. Delta and I are right in front of the big cave. There's a family up there right now, so we wait till they're done and then we hike up there and see what's inside. All right. Let's try this. That's pretty rocky here. Of course, for Delta, my little mountain goat, again, no problem at all. Yeah, with 2 cameras in hand, that's a bit tricky here. Well, we almost made it up to the so-called big cave. Yeah, just as I thought, graffiti. Yeah, that's the cave. Yeah, Data, I think we're gonna head down out of this cave here. And go all the way down there. All right, Data, let's go. And be careful. Data, where did you go? No, we don't go there. Look at her. Data, no. We don't go that way. We go back down here. Come on, girl. Be careful. This girl is crazy. Once again, going up was easier than going down. So we just made a plan. I cannot tell if you can see this map, but we're going to the Juniper campground. It says restroom there, and there a trail leads back to the Juniper Trail cliffside trailhead. So we're gonna take that. That means that we will have completed a loop. This is the Juniper Trail cliffside, which continues that way. But down there, that is the Juniper campground. And from there should be a trail going back all the way to where I parked my truck. So this right here is the Juniper campground. Very green, very nice views. Right in between both canyon walls. So we are on the trail from Juniper campground back to where I parked the truck. A little bridge with some muddy water. She always wants to go right to the edge. I don't like that. Berta, don't do that. It's a very deep drop-off. But this is a beautiful spot here. It's just a little side trail. And from here you can have a nice overlook of the valley with that little stream down there. And here we are, back at my truck. This is the Pioneer Amphitheater where they do live shows and music, but I think they start in June. Well, this would be the entrance to the amphitheater. Now they got a concession stand. Of course, a place to buy the tickets and a gift shop. Oh wow, that looks nice. Well, that will be the place where they have live shows. Nice place. If you are in that campground across the street, you can just walk down here. By the way, I just found out that here at the amphitheater there's also free Wi-Fi. It's the same Wi-Fi network than the one at the trading post. We're here at the Mesquite Group Pavilion, which is just across the amphitheater. This is a pretty large building with indoor and outdoor seating that you can rent on a daily basis. The Mesquite Group Pavilion is pretty big. It's a big building, fireplace outside, seating outside, and people are just coming here, bring food and have a picnic. There's a street leading down into the canyon to the El Coronado Lodge and Visitor Center. And here we are at an overlook of the canyon. And there's also a trail here, the CCC trail. So the Civilian Conservation Corps did build this. So here you got a nice overview of Palo Duro Canyon, which is the second largest canyon in the United States. This is the El Coronado Lodge, built by the CCC in 1934. They make funny noises. On our evening walk, we encountered some wild turkey, which we did earlier today already, but regardless, we just want to check out those cow camp cabins here. So that is one of the cabins. Unfortunately, I can't go there, it's occupied. But yeah, they are built by the CCC. So around 1934. But for sure, those are interesting structures. On our last morning hike here at Palo Duro Canyon, we're trying the Paseo del Rio Trail. This is supposed to be an easy trail, and basically it just goes all the way down there. Let's check it out. Since this trail's name is Paseo del Rio, Rio for river, this is the river here. The Red River. There it is. I believe this is what they have labeled on the map as a cowboy dugout. Something from the 1800s. So yeah, that is like a little hut with even a fireplace. I've seen something like that in Big Bend National Park. Delta volunteered to check it out. We just got back to the trailhead. That was a nice morning walk. Of all the side trails we did, a little over 2.5 miles. That's perfect. Okay, this is it. We're leaving Palo Duro Canyon State Park. It's a beautiful park. It's awesome. Nature here and everything is beautiful. But then there are the campgrounds, at least the one I was staying at, the Mesquite Loop, Site 81. As you see, almost unusable here, that shelter, because it's caked in mud. You cannot even see the concrete anymore. That's how thick it is. This hasn't been maintained in a very, very long time. The same goes, unfortunately, for the bathhouse, which in those 3 days that I stayed here hasn't been cleaned once. I mentioned all that to the ranger station. It didn't concern them too much. Also that the toilets don't work. Only one shower works. This leaves a little sour taste for a beautiful, beautiful state park. Anyhow, we're leaving and we're going to Caprock Canyon State Park. Let's see how things are down there. Looking forward to it. And Delta too, because Delta likes it here. She doesn't want to leave. Here starts the challenging part, getting out of Palo Duro Canyon. This is the ascent, and you can see on the GPS, those are some hairpin curves that you have to take slowly, and hopefully no big rig is coming down the hill. This is the steepest grade here. It's about 10%. And then not too far from here, and you're on the rim and you're out of the canyon. Yeah, and that's it. We're on the plateau now. Made it out of the canyon, which is to my left. So now it's about 92 miles to Caprock Canyon State Park.
In the fast lane life, riding high, reaching for the sky.